This is going to be a short on Citadel, one of the newer mechs that came out recently and is something that is really changing the meta. So what's special about the Citadel is the ability. It creates a zone that reduces enemy speeds and prevents the activation of their movement abilities. That includes Surge. It can't do the Storm Dash. Even Eclipse, if it's within that range, it can't do its Phase Cloak. And Seeker can't teleport, right? So a bunch of these great mechs are sort of taken out by this ability. It also gets a speed boost and a shield, and that shield changes based on how many enemies are in your range. And once the shield breaks, ability cooldown is reduced, so you get the seismic field faster. And while active, the duration of status EMP or days on Citadel is reduced, which means that if somehow the surge was able to get you from the sides as opposed to front and back, the stun isn't going to last that long because you have this ability active. The other thing is that it has a ton of HP, and if you look at the maximum HP, it's really high. And if we talk about weapons, what really works well is that, you should use beam weapons. One of the ones that I'm using right now is Burr Beam. It works really well because the enemies are slowed down, and Burr Beam does a ton of damage as long as you can aim it properly. And with the ability of Citadel, you probably can, because the enemies are slowed down by a lot, right? So you can do a piercing laser of the Burr Beam going through enemy shields as well, which is quite helpful. And when it comes to pilots, you obviously want to be using beam because you are using a beam weapon. And when it comes to the implants, I use shield durability and the cooldown because I want to get a bigger shield and I wanted to be using it more often. In addition, I've put in Burr Beam damage and reload time so that I can do more damage. By the way, the compound beam can also work really well, and I've seen a bunch of people use it. The thing about that is that it actually stuns the enemies as well, and they're already slowed down, and then you have the ability to stun them. It creates a lot of devastation. That's all I have for this video. Stick around for the next one. And before you go, check out the linked video to start saving a ton of money whenever you make any purchase in Mech Arena using my promo code. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you in the next one.